What's going on, NBA draft fans? It's your boy Corey Tulaba welcoming you to episode 1 of Rooks, a new weekly NBA show highlighting the NBA's best rookies. And we have to start the show off by heading to the 6 and talking about how freaking awesome Scotty Barnes has been. The draft community was shocked on draft night when Toronto selected Scotty Barnes over Jalen Suggs with the 4th overall pick. But the big guard has not only picked up where he left off at Florida State, but has already added new dimensions to his game. Barnes is averaging 17 points and 8.5 rebounds a game through the first week of the season while being an absolute pest on the defensive side of the ball, bringing his signature ability to harass ball handlers full court. Barnes' length, strength, and smooth lateral movement makes bringing the ball up the floor a lesson in futility. Scotty still needs to become a more consistent jump shooter, but while he's shooting just 17% from 3, he's at least willing to take them. At some point, the Raptors are going to have a lineup completely made up of 6'9" wings, and I'm here for it, because Scotty Barnes is going to be the ringleader of Masai's mad scientist experiment. The Cleveland Cavaliers have struggled to find their footing as one of the league's best young cores since LeBron left for Hollywood. Sexland is undoubtedly one of the better nicknames in the NBA, but there's an uncertainty in their long-term fit together. With a small backcourt, how do you get stops? Well, the Cavs made efforts to mitigate the defensive damage by bringing back Big Ball. They signed much-maligned sharpshooter Lauri Markkanen, traded for defensive anchor Jarrett Allen, and drafted potential unicorn big man Evan Mobley. Mobley may not be as flashy as Cade Cunningham or Jalen Green, but he's already made a huge impact for the Cavs that certainly has the fan bases in Houston and Detroit sweating bullets early on. Mobley has fit in like a glove, offensively picking his spots and playing to his strengths, acting as a finisher, and when opportunity arises, a distributor, showing off the vision and creation ability that made him so intriguing. But it's the defense that gets your juices flowing. Mobley's length and switchability has wreaked havoc on opposing offenses already. I'm not sure if even the most avid Evan Mobley fans expected the big man to be this impactful early on, but it's clear that the Cavaliers got a special player that's looking like a lock to pick up a future Defensive Player of the Year award. When the Indiana Pacers selected ChrisDuarte with the 13th overall pick a few months back, there was plenty of talk about how the 24-year-old rookie was too old to be a lottery pick. But the old man has quickly hushed all doubters by coming out the gates throwing flames. The shooting guard from Oregon is averaging nearly 20 points a game and shooting 45% from downtown on nearly 7 attempts a game. Duarte's fit into the Pacers starting lineup seamlessly, showing the ability to play off of Indiana's vets while also displaying how he can function as an on-ball threat, knocking down tough shots off the bounce. Duarte is most likely a placeholder to the starting lineup until Caris LeVert returns from injury, but early on, Duarte's done as good a job helping to carry the load as you could have possibly hoped for the rookie guard to do. Duarte and the Pacers are going to fly under the radar playing in the small Midwest market. He probably isn't going to be a mainstay on House of Highlights, but the dude can hoop and deserves some early season love. Now, I know you didn't think I was going to leave my guy off night off this episode, right? DaVon Mitchell was one of the most maligned top 10 picks in the draft, an older prospect that's only 6 foot in socks. Can't possibly have an NBA impact. Wrong. The feisty lockdown guard has had to guard DaVon Mitchell, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry to start his NBA career, and the dude already has the NBA world buzzing with his ability to put the clamps on the world's best scorers. Offensively, DaVon started out a little slow, but broke out in a big way in his 3rd game versus the Warriors by dropping 22 points and 4 assists off the bench. Mitchell is lightning quick at the rim, and the fancy footwork that allows him to create space off stepbacks looks like it's translating. Mitchell is a culture changer. That's what Sacramento needs. You could talk about how maybe they'll need a coaching change at some point, maybe how they passed on a generational prospect for a guy who could barely crack the rotation, but one thing is for sure, Sacramento and their feisty backcourt is going to bring it every night. Thanks for watching episode 1 of Rooks. Make sure you smash that like button and stay locked in by subscribing to the channel for more premium content on the NBA's best young prospects.